from Rico and Pearlo's House of Exotic Hymes Picks Frolic, and we're here with Statmaster J, the JD, Jonathan Davis, and gonna go over all the games, the game for tomorrow. Go over our bets for today. Probably talk about the game a little bit. It's over. It's over. My gosh, McKinnon took that one off the knee, and that was, you could just see the deflation in the lineup after that, especially him sitting on the bench looking like it was like she looked like it looked like it was over. That's the best way to put it. Up 3-0 to start, come back. It's sad to see for Colorado, but good for Vegas. I get to hear a lot of hate on the Vegas front tomorrow. People just love to hate that team.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look, this is where, to me, another opportunity. I think where coaching matters,
Yes.
and I don't, I don't. We've talked about it before, but I don't think they would have been here with Bruce. Well, maybe, but they wouldn't have had this run with Bruce.
No.
And so, yeah, I mean, this was just another example that this team was not giving up, and kudos to them. And it's tough. I hate seeing what's going on. To see McKinnon go down like that. And I mean, Ray Ferraro said it on the broadcast. He heard him say, like, I can only go power play, and they looked very out of sorts on the power play with McKinnon, who can't be in his customary position, doing what he likes to do. And I'm not sure, I as the game went on, I got less and less feeling that Makar was compromised, although he wasn't taking any slap shots. Everything was a wrist shot. So
Yeah.
compromised to a point, but he was still able to be effective.
Yeah, he was. I'm glad I got that Makar under late. I don't think anybody would have picked it up, but
What do you mean the under late?
the under 2.5 shots.
I thought he had 4.
What's that? No, I'm glad I got it in late to people on.
Oh, you weren't able to get it in.
Nobody probably would have saw it. So.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand. Does that mean you played it and lost, or you didn't? I don't understand.
I played it and I lost, yeah. I
personally
played it and I lost, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I put in Makar for under 2.5 and Stone over 1.5. So, I mean, I salvaged a little bit of the loss on the Makar play because they were both minus 140.
Okay.
But I figured it was. I mean, that's fine. I figured it was worth a shot. And again, we had to sweat out Carter Hart for cashing the saves prop.
Yeah, they didn't have a shot for like
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
No, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I did have to sweat it, but I did have the first period over too. I had 2.5 units on between the two of them. So
yeah, and I have to thank Dre because he talked me into
both teams to score 2.
Well, both teams to score 2 I had, but I was going to play, I think, the under 6.5, and he wait, what did I do? I did both teams to score 2. Now I'm totally forgetting. Vegas plus 2.5 and both teams to score 2. Right. I was going to do under 6.5. So, man, I was taking a look at at the numbers. Both teams to score 4 would have paid like 1,400, like plus 1,400. That was pretty filthy. Both teams to score 3 was still a decent payout, but man, there were some great cashes. Who was it in the Ice Guys chat that? It was John Massey. Could you imagine if you stacked Kolasar, Coughlin, and Korzak for a point? You could
Yeah.
retire.
Who's going to do that, though?
No,
Close.
no, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's just, yeah. And William Carl or Shea Theodore with a big point for me on that empty net goal, as he now has a commanding 1-0 lead on Shea Theodore on Cale Makar for most points
Yeah,
for.
I got that. I got that. Makes up for my series bet.
Well,
That's
we'll see. We still have to sweat out. It ain't over, but
yeah, it looks over to me, man.
well, I mean, but it,
I mean, one game they might be able to bail up, but I don't know. Coming back four. That remember what I was saying about when every once in a while you got to slam it from the point, slam it from the point. That's what happened
right.
to McKinnon. He didn't just try to toss it in there. He freaking crushed it. McKinnon took it right off the inside of the knee, and
Oh, right.
yeah, there you go. Like then the Colorado then started missing the net again a lot. They started really well. They were hitting the net. Everything was going well. And what do we go back to? We'll go to Blackwood now. We'll give her one more shot, throw everything out the wall, and try Blackwood in the next game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? Nothing, and I don't think this is. I don't think. I mean, you could. It's not. My only thing would be, I understand. You want to do it. You're going to just to change up momentum, or just change something because what you're doing isn't working. But was there one goal tonight that you could say that
Not really.
wedging was
No.
bad? Right.
No. No. Not really.
So I get it. Like I understand. Sure, you might as well. Just like you're gonna make any type of lineup change. Um, I get the lineup changes. So it wouldn't shock me, but and look, that's something that I would, any coach would tell the goalie, hey, look, it's not on you. We got to just try something different. So
Yeah, that's probably why. It would just be to change the energy or whatever. Just
yeah.
throwing everything out the wall and seeing what happens.
All right. Tomorrow, Monday.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I just need to grab. So sorry. Oh, the old days. Got Sean McKenzie interviewing Mitch Marner. Can you see? Hey, Pearlo,
Mm-hmm.
look how enthused Marner looks.
What was that about?
This is Marner being interviewed post game right now by Sean McKenzie from Sportsnet.
Why is that? Why is he so unenthused?
I don't know. I think I just captured. Well, I don't know. It's Sean had the Leafs beat. He was the Leafs reporter on the regional broadcast. Maybe I may have just caught Marner in a bad spot, but it just it wasn't very flattering. Was not very flattering.
We're asking where he got the hockey action figures. Your hockey.
Where I got them?
Yeah, it's Mark.
A buddy of mine had sold them, and I just did a lot of work. I was doing a lot of work for him, and I was just helping him promote his stuff, and he would just give me just tons of them, and then he was donating stuff. He would just give me stuff for helping him out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got them for free.
Yeah, even better.
That's always good. Just sharing this out before we get on.
Oh, we're not on yet?
No, before we get on to the game, I'm just going to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, right. I got it. Yeah. I want to find. Shoot. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, our Mr. Avalanche fan uh, posted in the chat, or not Avalanche. What do you call it? Shoot, where am I? Carolina Hurricane fan, David.
David, yeah.
He had said, "Not a chance in hell that the Avs lose tonight."
Oh, is that what he says? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Oops.
Oh, he said that for this game. Okay.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
probably feeling pretty good after the first.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he was. But to make that statement before the game, considering where McCarr was at, I don't know how you make
Uh,
how you say there's not a chance in hell that they're going to lose.
I mean, it's a spot. I get
I
it.
understand. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have been that confident. Obviously,
Like,
I did play Colorado goal first period and
yeah,
Colorado money line. Didn't get it.
no, look, I understand it. Like, I do understand
But to be
making the
that
bet,
confident, yeah, I don't
but
see
to
how you can
make,
be that confident with, yeah, that's.
where is it?
But you were saying coaching too. I don't know, man. I've watched Bednar for a while now. I've never been thought, oh, this is a great coach. Like I thought
Well,
he's a decent coach, but I never thought, hey, this is a great coach. He's. I'm not
yeah,
saying he's terrible, but I
I don't
mean,
think this has anything to do with coaching. This is you're I mean, you lose. You've got your best defenseman that can't do is compromised, and then you lose your best forward
well,
to an
certainly on
injury.
this game, yeah, absolutely. Once McKinnon went down, that's pretty deflating, no doubt about that. But I just think overall, it's kind of the energy is just not where it needs to be for the team in general. I think, but it's over now. Like I said, they may win in the next game, but to come back and win four in a row, I'd be incredibly unlikely.
Yeah, so he said, "Love the Avs tonight. Can't imagine a world they don't win."
Is that what he said? Uh,
Yeah,
well, you're in one.
yeah.
Uh, I hate it when I'm not confident about something and it doesn't happen. I sympathize. He's
So
probably sitting at home going, "Fuck." I hate it when I'm not confident about something and it doesn't happen.
you know what though? Just be careful about, like, if you're going to put yourself out there, you better be ready to get hammered.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've had my share. Where I just thought I was for sure. So then didn't come out. It didn't happen. As long as you can take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, um, I think I'm very careful, like when we're in this, in the in this betting world that we're in. Um, very careful about saying, like that's like, it's one thing that something is your best bet. Like, I get that. Um, but to essentially guarantee, like, saying there's, that it's a lock. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's kind of where he's going with that. It's a lock. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I might have did that when I first started capping a little bit, and now it's like I really, really like it or something like that. Not generally. I can't saying words like I can't see a world or that's a no doubter or whatever. I mean, like, yeah, it's. I've learned to. There's in this game you can't. There is no such thing. There's no such thing. I mean, Colorado beating LA in that series would have been about as close as I could have said something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that I was like, yeah. I mean, I felt really good about it. I didn't see a path for LA.
No, I couldn't.
But if you're going to say it, I guess, if you're going to say it, that's fine. You just have to be prepared for the backlash when you do say it.
Yeah. Yeah, and David's like that too. He'll shrug it off for sure. He's not going to get too. He'll take the ribbons.
Yeah. Although I don't like him saying "we" and referring to the Hurricanes. I don't think he works for the team. I hate when fans say
Oh,
"we."
when people say that, yeah, like
I'm
fans
like,
act like it's we, yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
You
Yeah, and
stop.
I'm not even a big fan of like, I'm not even a big fan of like when calling players by their like not their full names,
Nicknames.
you know? Yeah,
Oh
like
my God! It's look. I mean, one of my buddies who works for the Kings, he can't stand it when some of the people in his office refer to the players and coaches by nicknames.
yeah,
Like, you're not like, no.
you're not part of the team, dude. Like, get over it. And
Right.
if I'm having a conversation with someone and they use a player as a nickname, that
Yeah.
conversation's over. Like, I'm
Yes.
not gonna discuss with someone who is obviously has that sort of made up emotional connection to their freaking players. That you're obviously just going to be a fanboy, and there's nothing I can say. You can't take any criticism whatsoever. Forget about it.
Right.
But yeah, saying we, I agree. It's like, why would you say we? We're not. You're not the team. You're not part of the team.
Yeah. Right.
If you
Right.
were, yeah, any kind of thing, like even if whatever you were employed by the team, I could see it. But yeah, people do that all the time. We have to, or we got to do this. No, you're gonna sit on the couch, eat Cheetos, and probably have an
Right.
orange penis by the wrist at the end of the night. They are going to go out and do a whole shit lot of fucking blocking shots and get doing things. You're not doing that.
It's like this female comedian I happened to just popped up my Instagram feed who talks about her husband's the assistant coach for the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He just does it from his couch. But he's also the assistant coach for the Knicks and the Rangers.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was oh my God, that was hysterical.
Yeah, I know it's yeah, I can understand being passionate, but I mean it's just so over the top sometimes. It's crazy. It's like to be emotionally distraught. I don't even like I was an Oilers fan for a long time and they were frustrating, so I just stopped being a fan.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, my whole thing is that like huge was a huge Blue Jays fan, and they now that they've won 2 World Series, I'm like, I'm good. Like when they lost last year to the Dodgers, I was bummed. I was disappointed. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I could understand that. I can understand some frustration because the
Yeah, I
team
was
is
like,
like,
yeah, it was a bummer, but I'm like, I've seen them win 2 World Series. I was in the stadium for both. I'm like, good. I'm good. Like,
yeah,
it's all gravy now.
yeah. It's even worse for teams that for fans that have teams that just never do anything and struggle all the time and stuff like that,
Right.
and they get close and then like Rico was going and went to World Series, couple games there of the World Series with the Jays, huge
Yeah.
Jays fan. And he didn't talk for a couple days after that. It's like, come on, Rico, it's a game, dude. Jesus, like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Look, when I was probably, up until the time, let's see, they won. Although I was pretty like intense before they finally won. I remember when they won in Atlanta. That was the second World Series, and I used to work. I used to work in Atlanta at CNN, and um, I was sitting in the media area, and one of my friends that I used to work with, she comes up to me like
Rico's in the chat right now. He was,
during the game, during the game. I don't know if it was extra innings or what it was, and she wants to have a conversation. I said, "Get away from me! Like I am not talking to you about life right now. Got the fucking World Series going on."
yeah, oh yeah, I get that. I totally get that for sure. It doesn't even have to be a World Series.
Yeah,
My wife knows that any major decisions are not made when the game's on. She knows that for sure. Especially if I got a bet on it that I'm sweating. Like, don't bother talking to me, right?
right.
I get more emotionally distraught about bets that miss. And that has nothing to do with money. It's more to do with wanting to get that right. But than I do on an actual team.
Yeah, yeah.
It's heartbreaking how it ended. I still haven't got over it. This is Rico.
Oh,
Never watched the replay of that game. Tuned it out.
well, look, I can tell you, being in the city when they during the World Series last year. It was electric going into it was electric until after they lost in Game 7. I remember just walking through the city, and it was dead. It was absolutely dead. At least where I was. It just felt, yeah. The life was
Yeah,
just sucked out.
yeah. I go a day like that or whatever. I can see because especially when you're following like, 'cause with baseball, it's such a long season, so you kind of feel like you get to know the players really well in your
Yeah,
mind. Like you kind of get an attachment to it, but.
yeah,
Um, And some fans do have like an emotional attachment to players because they've actually met them or they've taken them somewhere. Or they all that kind of stuff like that too. There is that as well. Uh, but I'm just seeing if Dre's coming on. We probably should get to the game for tomorrow.
yeah,
Um, it's pretty hard not to take Montreal with that trend. It's kind of
yeah,
hard not to.
yeah.
Uh, I don't know if I feel like catching a falling knife. I really think Carolina is definitely going to keep on taking this series, but I'm not
Okay.
sure I want to catch a falling knife with that trend. So I've been really laying off like picks in these, like laying off like volume and amounts on picks. I'm
Yeah.
probably going to go back to Dobish over saves again. I'm not going to take it in the first period though. Rich says a friend of his will pause the TV in disgust if his wife starts talking during the game he's watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some. I remember I've had some interesting discussions with my ex, like during a game, and yeah, it's just not even bother to. Yeah, just can't argue with sometimes with stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty fortunate. That Caroline kind of leaves me alone. Then I always just make sure I take time. Summertime, forget about it. Whatever you want to do, that's
Right.
you go wherever you say you want to go. I'm going. That's it.
Right. No, I totally get that.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Um, I want to take Montreal team total under though. I really do. I really do.
Okay.
I think Carolina is going to be the same on the road. I think it's going to be tough for them. Um, it's I would go lean towards the under in the game. But how do you go against the Montreal trend of first period scoring like 13 and
Right.
14 and 15 or something like that?
It's how many games have they played? They played 16.
Yeah, it should be. This will be the 16th, I think.
No, this will be the 17th.
17th, right?
So
Okay.
they're 14-2 to the to a goal in the first period. And are they 17-0 to the first period over?
Right. Once I told my mom to stop vacuuming when I was watching the Fort game. Oh, dude. You had to finish the vacuuming? I don't think there would have, if I would have said that, I don't think there would have been a vacuum left. I would be purchasing a new vacuum with the old vacuum protruding out of my ass. Probably that's what happened there. Yeah, I mean, it's the trends. I'm having a tough. Just take the trends and go home, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of the way my approach is going to be, is take the trends and go home. Yeah. So first period over. Um, I would go back to both teams to score, and Montreal to score a goal.
Yeah. Live bet deal. I still think this is an under after it's said and done. The second period unders are going quite a bit here too. Uh, but I just don't think this is going to be a high scoring game. And if it is, Montreal wins. So
If it's a high scoring game, Montreal wins. Yeah, I could see that.
that's what I say. I think Carolina's just hitting their stride here in this one. They had the rust game a little. The last game they played better, but I mean I know Carolina can even play better. I'm just not sure Montreal's going to be able to keep up. I I don't want. I would lean Carolina. What's the price though? I didn't even look at the price. Carolina and under 7.5 or over 1.5 first period in Carolina money line. If you want to add a little bit onto that, play them both individually. -135. I don't mind that price, but again, trend. Montreal has
Yes.
not lost back to back in forever.
Right. Right.
That's the problem. It's the trend. It's the trend. If somebody's going to win this, I mean, if a team is really going to beat Montreal, they're going to break that trend at least once. And I think Carolina is the team to do it. But do I want to catch a knife like that? So over first period, probably bet live under. After that, maybe after the first goal, whoever scores the first goal, bet live under, and then go from there. I'm going to go back to Anderson under saves. It's happened twice now. I'm pretty sure Carolina on the road even allows less shots than they do at home. So Montreal hasn't been producing. Like if the Montreal's going to win this game, they're going to score like 4 goals on 20 shots.
Yeah,
So
I always get scared with undershots. I don't have the stones for it, but I hear you.
yeah, and I think you might even get because they're on the road, you might get a 21.5. Let me see.
We got 20.5.
It is 20.5 again.
Yeah, minus 120.
Oh wow, it's juiced too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.5. I played it last time. Dovich is at 27.5 now. That's not bad actually. But they've been blocking so many shots. They have been blocking a lot
Yeah.
of shots.
I mean, I just think for me, I'm gonna go with what's I'm not even gonna go out right now. I've no interest in in player
Jarvis has
props.
been shooting again. I'll probably go
Yeah.
back to him again.
Oh, Jarvis, right.
Jarvis overshot. Sure.
I think I'll go. I actually may go back to that Jarvis. I did like I had last game. I had the Jarvis for 3, Stankoven for 2, and Matheson for 2 blocks. And Stank only got the 1 shot. He had gone 14 straight with at least 2 shots. I'm feeling pretty good that he gets at least 2
Yeah, I had
shots.
him yesterday too in a parlay.
Yeah, yeah. I just I don't know. I'm going to take that. He's got to hurt me twice. So I'm prepared to pretty much repeat most of the stuff. And Matheson for blocks has been really, that one's been pretty healthy in caching. So, yeah, the first period stuff is what excites me the most. And I don't know, goals, assists. I mean, throw a dart. Last game it was the Anderson line. Before that, it had always been Jake Evans and Newhook. They got nothing last time, so yeah.
Hey, look at that. Crystal's in the house. How you doing, Crystal? I haven't seen you for a while. Actually, somebody told you were in the chat yet a while ago. I missed it. What's his name says? Cal says he's pretty confident that St. Louis is going to do something funky and they get at least 24 shots tomorrow. Maybe.
What's
I
he
mean,
gonna
I
do? Is he
wouldn't
gonna
put
go on the ice?
he's going to go on the ice. Nah,
Yeah,
it's just, yeah. I mean, he's just really good at finding, he's been so good at really finding the weaknesses of teams and stuff like that. But
there's no secret though,
this
Pearlo.
is a shit
There's
ton
no
of hockey.
secret to Carolina. There's no
What's that?
secret. There's no secret.
Well, sort
You
of
gotta
is. I mean, they did adjust a little bit. They adjust the man on man. They just don't adjust away from the man on man. They played their forwards deeper, so Montreal couldn't stretch pass as much. That's kind of what we figured they would do.
right. It's not.
So the only thing that they could do now is they'll start skating the puck out more and do something that way. I say that, but St. Louis probably got something. I don't. I'm not blaming the guy for saying that. St. Louis did a lot of cool stuff. I'm not blaming them that. I just think Carolina's just hitting their stride, and these are only humans. Montreal has played a shit ton of hockey, and you know they haven't been on. This is their first game. This is their first game home for a while too, isn't it? Could almost treat this like that first game off the road thing, although I don't think it applies as much on the playoffs because generally you're probably telling your family, fuck off.
Yeah, I do wonder. I wonder if they did stay in a hotel or anything like that
Instead of going home.
Yeah, I wonder. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't. I
Who
wouldn't be.
knows?
I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Yeah, keep all the distractions out and stuff. Yeah, it would be a good idea. Would be interesting to know if they did do that.
Okay. I think we solved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really overthinking it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play things that way, and then by tomorrow afternoon, that's fine. Go get the winnable. Get my best plays later when I think about think things through.
Yeah,
So
I would agree with you. I mean, I think right now my early thought is um, just the first period stuff, and I'll go back to that parlay. I want to see. Let's see what if the number's any good, because it went from plus money in game one to juice in game two, and if you do um, so Jarvis for 3, man, Stankoven for 2, and they're not even offering Matheson. Are you kidding me? Wow. Not right now, at least. That sucks. Right now, Stankoven for 3, or Jarvis for 3 and Stankoven for 2. I'd even do that on its own at minus 125. What do you think?
yeah,
But that's
Rico's
weird.
really good with shots. He doesn't even mention saves props too much, but he thinks Dobish is going over saves, and I think that could very well be tomorrow too.
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
Carolina's gonna have more legs than Montreal tomorrow. I think they could. I think they're gonna break the trend. I just don't know if I want to go against a trend like that.
I don't think you give Montreal enough credit, to be honest with you. I think I mean Carolina's not. I just don't look at them as a wagon.
Yeah, well, I do when they have fresh legs like this. As soon as they have to play like a shit ton of games, and like they get to a second round and stuff. You're right. Like the last 3 years, I bet against them in the Western Finals. Not even a thought.
Eastern
This year, I
Finals.
think it's different.
If you bet them again in the Western Finals, you would lose.
Or Eastern Finals. Yeah, I mean, I bet them to lose in the Eastern Finals before they even got there. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't like the way Brendamore's like trying to create some sort of superhuman machines here, but they've got rest here, and I just think that is the main reason. If it was the first round with Montreal, maybe I'd change my mind. I also don't think Montreal is really all that deep. There's been a lot of magic done to get here, and I. That being said, you probably got a team here that's going to be winning cups like a motherfucker in 2-3 years. Maybe next year. It depends on what they add to the lineup. I just don't think their forward depth is that great. You can't have Jack Eye playing on the ice against. I
But
hear
he's not. But
him.
Pearlo, he's not.
He's not. I know. I'm saying like you got to get some better depth on that.
Right, but they did. They've taken him out.
But they've worked. Yeah, they have taken him out. They put what the other fellow name is. They still need an upgrade there. As upgrade the forward group, these kids grow into it. This looks like it's going to be this will be a wagon team. No, I agree. Like Demidov looks like he's going to be like he gives me Fedorov vibes. That kid, man. He's damn good, and Suzuki's a beast. Slavkovsky just keeps on getting better and better. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I don't know. I at the end of the day, I really wasn't overly impressed with Carolina. Like this, everything you're saying, you would have a totally different tone if Montreal won in overtime.
But yeah, I mean, I did give him a little too. I gave him too much credit, way too much credit for not being rusty. But once I put my mind to it, I still don't think you've seen the best of Carolina when they're playing at their hardest. And I think that
I don't think
system
they're
is
that good. Like
really tough to do.
I don't think. Let me ask you this: is their best the same as Colorado's best?
Do I think they would, if Colorado didn't have McCarr injured and everything that was
Yeah,
going on,
right.
would they
If
beat
both teams were at
Colorado?
their best,
Probably
yeah.
not.
Okay.
Probably not. No.
But is there, other than Colorado, is there anybody who's best?
You mean best players?
No, I'm saying if a team was at its ultimate health, right?
Yeah.
Is there another team that if they were at their best would be better than Carolina?
I mean, Vegas will give them a go.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's like two different teams. One Carolina. When they have full energy, it's just really, really, really tough to beat. And with Montreal, it's a depth issue. You got Stahl, Martinook, Ehlers. That's a freaking awesome line. And then of course you got the Blake in that line. And I just don't see Montreal being able to keep up over a 7-game series because of that. It's too much. Colorado, yeah, a different story.
Yeah.
And here they are losing in 4 games. So, or 3 games, losing 3 games to Vegas. So maybe different when you're looking at a Vegas team, I suppose.
Yes.
In the East, I think they beat Tampa. I think they beat Buffalo in 7-game series. I think they do. Now, if they did what they normally did like previous years, and he just runs them ragged all 82 games, which is pretty much what he did, and then by the time it got to the Eastern Finals, I think Buffalo, Tampa, Montreal, anybody could beat them. Certainly Florida and all of those guys. Like people were taking Tampa Bay or Carolina against Florida. I didn't. It's like no way, no way. In those series, I think anybody can beat them once if they don't have full legs, that system falls apart.
Yeah,
they do have a better team this year than they've ever had too.
I don't think it's about. I don't think it's, to me. Well, okay. Yes, let me rephrase. I agree with you. Based upon the way Rod wants to play, they have to have the legs.
Mm-hmm.
But by the same token, I just don't think. I don't know if they don't have enough game breakers, or Rod coaches the game breakers, coaches that out of some of these guys because
maybe
he wants
a little bit
to
of both. Yeah,
play a certain way.
Like you could say, would you say like if Aho was playing on a different team, he'd have more?
I wonder what Aho and Svechnikov would be somewhere else. Would they be 100-point guys?
Would they be
or close to it?
90, I think.
90, like 90-point guys. That's what I wonder.
Because he does roll his lines a lot more.
I mean, pretty much everybody. No one plays usually less than 10 minutes.
So that's part of the reason why they would have more. Because if they were somewhere else, they'd probably get a lot more minutes and a lot more. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but I think it's improved a little bit. Like it used to be that they could get 50 shots and 1 goal. Yeah.
Right.
It's improved a little bit since then.
Yeah.
It's
all right.
Yeah. I still this year. I just think I just think it's their year to get to the finals. But when they get there, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, I think Montreal's better than I thought.
Like I said, I think if there's not too many times that actually in the playoffs, coaching matters more than the regular season a lot of the time. And I just think St. Louis got those guys first of all, falling on every word. They're playing as a group so well together. From what I understand, they're like Florida. They hang out with each other on the road everywhere they go.
Yeah.
Like they're a family type team. Like they really are tight. So that's big. And he just seems to make really good adjustments and utilizes the strengths of what he has really, really well. The change in New Hook when he told him to start flying the zone, just use your offense in these spots. He recognizes the weakness of
Well, he also elevated the guy. He went from
and
fourth line
elevated
to
the guy
center.
too. Yeah, seems like a great motivator too. Yeah, really everything. I just think he's a fantastic coach. Absolutely.
Yeah.
As I said before, I think right now, I think he's the best coach in the league.
Oh, I didn't really. So Nichushkin didn't play the final 22 minutes.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how many, because Lehkonen seems kind of invisible out there, and he didn't play the last game or two in Minnesota. Like, I wonder if they're just torn apart, this group.
Yeah. Huh. All right.
All right, that's my full 42.
All
That's
right,
all we
bud.
got. That's all we
Have a
got
good
for you
one.
today, boys and girls. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you got going? Dre is out. He's helping a friend today.
Yeah.
He's helping a friend. Something to do with the car or something like that broke down.
I think it was his son. It wasn't a friend.
Oh, it was his son. Oh, even more so.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, his son's a friend.
But, yeah.
But,
so good for him for helping out his son instead of coming on this show.
Yeah.
I still got a playoff. Thank you for the people that joined up late for the playoffs. At Winnable, you can go over to my Twitter at Pearlo's NHL POW. Catch the top. I highly recommend you just take a full season, man. It's so much better. It's only Hymes 12. It's only $150. Not like over $10 a month or something like that. And I just did a couple videos, one on Buffalo, one on what was it? No, I think the last one I did was no, it wasn't on Buffalo. What was the last one I did? It's exit videos. Go check it out. Just right here, you can see it on my thing. Check it out. They're a lot of fun. Tap that likey button, boys and girls, and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't. And make sure you check in JD's on Sirius Radio tomorrow. I know that's the one I get to catch all the time.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Pacific, and then at 10:30 a.m. Pacific on the Prop Points show on VSiN. So better come up with some props.
You better come up with some props. Well, what do you? Yeah. I mean, don't tell us what you have now. You're going to go tell her.
Well, no, we talked about. I mean, we talked about the one shots on goal prop. No, tomorrow's going to be. I think as we just said here, it can't figure this series out yet. I'm
gonna go. I'll probably go back to Caulfield under again. He's just been going under every single game.
I don't know. Under shots?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think
he's good price.
Okay.
Caulfield under shots.
All right. Well, there you go. I will not be with you tomorrow. I'm going with my son to the Dodgers game tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Who are the Dodgers playing?
I don't know. I think it's Colorado. He's in town. He wants to he wants to go, and so
it's against Colorado. Oh my. Colorado's sucking ass again this year, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. He just wants to go to a game because
of course.
He doesn't get to see any. He's doesn't get to see the Dodgers, so timing works.
I used to love going to Jays games when I lived in I was a kid in Toronto. Those are great.
I did too. Yeah.
I didn't even know, it was just the whole experience. Something about it. It's just great. The hot dogs. And, it's a lot of fun. A lot of good games. All right. Thanks everybody for coming in. Catch you tomorrow, Tuesday, right? Yeah, on this channel again at 10:30 after the game. It's the best way to do it. We're just doing it after the game because we don't want to be watching the game and doing this at the same time. So catch you after the game tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Talk to you tomorrow with Dre. Dre should be here tomorrow unless the sun
in the house.
down his car again or something.
Right. Right.